Our next guest says the best person to help you protect your assets, like your car and your house, is the same person who knows the most about your money.
Matthew Holbrook is a financial advisor with Country Financial, and he's here because he offers retirement planning help, and he also can advise you about important insurance protection. So he's going to tell you how it all fits together today.
Whole bunch of stuff going on.
Yeah, good to see you, Matthew.
Good to see you guys.
Yeah.
So that's the deal, huh? You help people with retirement, which we know you've been on here educating us and helping people with that for a while. But how does that fit with home, auto, assets, things like that?
And a lot of people don't know that we do that, so that's why, especially today, I want to let people know that we also do that. I'll have clients that'll be with us for years and say, well, I didn't even know you did that.
Yeah.
The reason it is a good idea to do those things together, what better person to have protect your assets than the person that knows the most about your assets? So when I know that somebody has, say, $1.5 million in all their retirement accounts, I know that's kind of what we need to protect along with their house and things like that. Some people come into my office, they'll have those really low auto coverages where, okay, if something does happen to you, I'm sorry, but the big pile of your assets over here, that's what they're going to go after. They're not going to go after the insurance portion. So when we sit down and cover those things, we figure out what actually fits. And then when we show them that, they're kind of excited that they have everything in one place, because a lot of people, they don't want to work with a whole bunch of companies. They want to just work with one person.
We'll tell that story over and over and over. You're one person with all of that information.
And is it a lot of people who, if they're doing retirement planning and financial advising with you, they also have their home, let's say, and their car protected with insurance with you?
A lot of people do. Like I said, they just want everything in one place. As opposed to just kind of shopping it all over the place. And then a lot of people, what they especially want is they want that the company they stand with to be a good company. So I mean, you can go with the 1-800 insurance companies, but it's not going to be the best one, where when you have a claim, you might hit some issues, where with us, we are pretty high rated.
I've always been told, sometimes people say like, oh, well, if somebody's putting it out there that they need your business so much, they don't. And so it's like when you don't know someone does that stuff and then they tell you, hey, I do this, sometimes those are the best options. So what does J.D. Power think of you?
Top 3. So.
Really?
Yeah, I know that off the top of my head there. So I have a report. We got it up here. Perfect. There we are. So this whole report, you can go online, look this up. We're actually a top 3 company. Right there, we're rated 3. So what I found out is people don't really care what the insurance company kind of is until the claim time happens.
So true.
So if you're doing that 1-800 insurance company and you saved $100, nice job. But you know, when you have a claim, then we'll kind of see how good they are. So if they're not in that report in the top 5, I probably wouldn't work with them myself. So us, we're in the top 3. So a lot of people that we pay those claims to, they're happy and satisfied with what they had.
So that's where that comes from, that claim satisfaction.
Exactly.
That's where that ranking is.
So that's all the claims. So it's, and again, that's where you can kind of tell the company that you're working with come claim time.
Yeah.
Well, and different companies have different premium rates. You mentioned that with the 1-800 insurance companies. Is there a certain sort of ideal person that would be good to work with you, or an ideal candidate?
Yeah, and for us, we are a preferred company, so the best things that you can have when working with us, you're responsible with your money, so you pay your bills on time, you're not kind of late with those payments.
You don't put it in the bucket and pick one out when you can pay?
Yeah. So it's you're on time with all your payments, and then 2, you don't have a lot of speeding tickets, claims, things like that. Some people come to my office, they'll have a couple DUIs. We're probably not a good fit. Go to the 1-800 insurance company. That's a lot better fit for those people.
That's good to know.
But the people, we really protect the rates for the clients that are responsible with their money and responsible with their assets. So if you fit in that category, well, you're probably going to, you have a pretty good chance of saving money with us.
So good credit matters as well, I assume.
Yep.
All right. So how long does it take for someone? Because a lot of times, you know, you hear like, oh, you can get a quote within minutes. I mean, is that accurate for you as well?
I mean, they have the online things that just spit out quotes, but when they do that to people, they're just sending out kind of a generic quote. So when somebody sends me their information and say, what do you need from me to get that info? Full name, birth date, address. I can probably have something out to you in 10 minutes. And with that, it'll actually be tailored to you. It's not just going to be, okay, here, come in the door.
It's going to be specific.
It's going to be specific. This is what it is. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
And when you say a quote, do you often combine the house and the car? Because some companies will offer discounts.
They do that.
You insure multiple things with them, or have an umbrella policy or that kind of thing.
And a lot of people, they know the more products you have with the company, the more chance you're going to stay with them. So that's why we like bundling, if I'm being honest on there. But it's, and when you do combine all those products together, they do give you discounts on everything that you do. So say you do auto, home, umbrella, all with us, you're going to get a better deal on all those as opposed to just doing one.
So that's where that money savings comes in. It's that loyalty.
But sometimes, I mean, people do come in, they have the bad stuff on their driving record where it's like, okay, we'll ignore that for a while. We'll just do your home insurance for now. get that in place, then we'll kind of piecemeal it as we go and do the investment. So they also get discounts when they do investment accounts, things like that with us.
It's great for people to ask you to follow up with them for those quotes. But I would think there's a lot of reluctance by people also, because most people, it seems like it's so personal, their money, their financial situation. And so you also invite people to email you directly.
Yep, that's pretty easy. And even if people just want to quote and just the home insurance stuff, some people just say, okay, what do you need? Full name, birth date, address, boom, I can send that out to you in 10 minutes. It's not hard.
Yeah.
That's probably the easier part of my job, the things I work with.
Well, and I think, like you said, it can be, it can feel embarrassing to say this is what I have, but you're so matter of fact, and it's, it's not that to you. You'll work with everyone.
I really will.
Yeah, so that's great. So people can contact you directly, Smelly said, through email or through calling you. Your email is matthew.holbrook@countryfinancial.com. You're right here in Shorewood, right on Oakland Avenue up the street. So you can call as well at 414-332-2137, whichever one works best for you. That's how you can get your quotes or learn more about how to invest, all those top things with Matthew. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you
guys.
Thanks so much.